Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the News with Nick. What are we on, day 3 or day 4 of the shutdown? It's only a partial shutdown, I get that. Certain things are mandated that they have to pay. I'm on record as saying this and this alone. For every day that this budget is not signed, all elected officials, not the Democrats, not the Republicans, not the congressmen, not the senators, not the president, all elected officials should lose 1 month's pay for every day that this ain't signed. On top of that, they should lose their health care for this. For every day, they should have to lay off a staffer to see what it's like to feel like the pinch. They don't mind letting this budget go. Why don't they mind? Because they still get paid. Though there's people out there now not getting paid. People not out getting the benefits they're entitled. I don't care what side you're on. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican or an independent. If they quit getting paid, quit getting that free travel when they decide to not vote on something and leave, and then to be forced back. It's just too much going on. That being said, I know which way I lean. I haven't always leaned this way in my life. I've leaned many ways. I've leaned Democrat, Independent, and Republican. Currently, right now, I lean Republican. And that's only based on the last 4 years of what this country has gone through. You can't convince me otherwise. That being said, I think we need to look at this as a whole, as a total, as what's going on in the country. Not what we want to get out of it for us. And depending on which news media you follow, which podcaster you follow, it doesn't matter. You're only getting that side of it. There are a few that I believe give both sides a little bit, but they lean heavy to their base still. What is it about? Yes, the Affordable Care Act does not specify medical benefits for illegal immigrants. But you know what the last administration did? They put in add-ons which allowed them to be seen in hospitals and be treated for free. Yes, it does say that. And it's in there. I went in and read the thing Speaker Johnson was talking about. If you look up his clip, he puts it in there. And then read it yourself. It did put it in there. And as a taxpayer, I don't think I should be paying for somebody that's not a citizen. You come in the right way and you're struggling and you get the benefits. Go for it. But if you come across illegally or allowed across illegally, either way, you're not entitled to anything. You can only take so much taxes out of us before we're a socialist country. And look at socialism around the world. It don't work. Now, I love the people that say we're a democratic country. No, we're not a democratic country. We're a democratic republic. There's a difference. Democratic and country implies we all have equal say in our government, in what goes on. We don't. We have to elect those officials. Thus lies the problem. Officials ain't termed like the president is. Our senators and our congressmen and women, they're not termed. I'm sorry, they should be termed. Whether you want to make congressmen 2 terms and senators 3 terms, or make them all 2 terms and then stagger them when they have to be forced to have a new person step up. Because I want you to take a look. I want you to do your own homework. How many of these congressmen and senators went in on a $174,000 salary and now are worth millions? Because there is insider trading. They're voting not necessarily their party way, but the way it gets them paid the most behind the tables. Thus makes it a party line vote usually. It happened with the Affordable Care Act. Now I'm actually for health care for everybody. Even though I'm currently voting Republican, I really think there should be health care for everybody. I'm okay with a universal health care system. Problem is the same people that are voting on this have the best health care in the country for the rest of their lives once they're elected. They don't have our interest at heart because they're not thinking like us. They're not living like us. They're not out on the street working like us. They work 6 months a year and then they fight and bicker. This budget should have started to been addressed when the new Congress was put in the first of the year. Right about the same time the president was gone through his inauguration. That's when it should have started. You don't start it late in the year and then bicker because you don't get it done and blame each other. Work on it. Come to the middle. Take all the pork out of it. That's all I say. Take all the pork out of it. And if you guys don't know what pork is, it's regardless of the party, you start adding stuff in for your personal library or your personal county. You want stuff. They do that. Where do you think all this excess spending comes from? You know, this is News with Nick, and I'm fed up with our government. This two-party system sucks. It will never allow a person outside of the parties to run for the president, and maybe that's what we need. Someone outside of the boundaries, somebody's outside of the space, somebody that sees both sides of the pictures and can take the good from both sides and start blending them together. Start getting the sides to work together. That's never going to happen right now. Two-party systems are designed to appease their own parties, not the American people. Congressmen, senators, get off your butts, get to work, pass a budget. This is News with Nick. I love you just because Jesus loves me. Out.